Hi everybody, happy Mother's Day and welcome to our channel. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I actually invited my mom to come and we're going to do a mom tag. I got the questions online. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go back and forth and ask her questions, and then she's going to answer them, and it's just going to be about our relationship, about my childhood and that kind of thing, just to celebrate Mother's Day. Okay, so hi everybody, this is my mom, Leanna, and she's been my mom for 32 years. So we're just going to jump into these questions and hopefully we can get them answered. And she just told me before I turned the camera on that she hopes that none of these make her cry. So we might do some editing if there's tears. Okay, so the first question is, what was I like as a child?
What were you like as a child?
And try to be nice.
Sweet, compassionate, intelligent.
Intelligent? Really?
Very loving. A pleaser.
Was I a lot different than London?
100% different. For sure. 100%.
Yeah, we were saying the difference between London and I as kids is London, like, when people hurt her feelings or like if little boys pick on her, she just like walks away. Whereas I would have gone and
She would have been climbing up my lap up here for protection.
I would have been sitting on my lap, my mom's lap, and I would have been
very loving,
very offended.
Yes. Sang to and carried and
I would have made Adam and Austin, I would have made a very good only child, just so you know.
Me.
I know. But what do you think of me making YouTube videos?
I think it's weird.
Do you think it's weird?
It's just a different world that you live in than I did.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like washing floors and doing laundry and...
But I do all of that, I just vlog it.
Share it with the world. I don't know.
I vlogged weeding today, so I get it done, it just, there's a camera on me. So.
Yeah, I'm not a camera person.
Yeah, well you are today, lady. What's something funny I did when I was younger?
So many things. She used to call bugs 201 bugs. Every bug was a 201 bug.
Yeah, if there was more than two, it was 201, right?
Just, even a one bug was a 201 bug. You wouldn't eat meat at all, and that's my fault because when I would cut it up and go to give it to you, I'd be like, and so she wouldn't eat meat.
Which that's something
I couldn't stop my facial expressions. Now you eat meat because you're out of my influence and you love meat.
Well, no, I don't. I don't love meat. That's a huge. I eat meat basically just to get some protein in. But the thing I did different with London was I let her feel everything from the beginning. And my mom was a clean mom where she would like spoon it into my mouth while wiping me. It was like she just didn't.
Probably that bad.
So I didn't want to be messy, and messy foods were gross for me. But she was 12 when she had me, so no, but really,
12 and a half.
How old were you when you
20.
had me? 20. They were babies. Babies, I tell you. Have you learned anything about, like specifically from me about being a mom?
Because of you, I learned to have a relationship with Christ. That was probably the greatest thing because I wanted you to have a relationship with Christ, and so I went out of my way to be in church, and I learned along with you, and because of you, I'm the Christian I am today.
I think that's a really good answer.
That if I didn't have you, it wouldn't have been that important to me. I don't think I would have put the effort
especially at that age, because that's the age where I think a lot
I knew that I wanted you to have everything.
Christ.
Yeah, I wanted you to have everything. You know, I wanted you to learn everything that I hadn't learned up to that point, and I didn't know it, so I had to learn it along with you. So basically, when you went to Awana, I went to Awana. When you went to Sunday school, I went to Sunday school.
Yeah, she did all the Awana books like with me.
I passed all of them with her because I didn't know that stuff before that. Every story I read, if I just like, I'd never heard that story before. I mean, it was like I was 2 years old,
Mhm.
learning it right along with you. And I
Mhm.
don't think I would have put the time and effort into that. Praise God, I did, because I am a strong Christian today. But you and I started at the same point. You were 2 and I was 22.
What was a weird habit of mine? Please don't embarrass me. I don't know. I don't even think I had.
Sticking things up your nose? Like a raisin when
Tell-
you stunk for 10
I was gonna say,
days?
tell the raisin story.
She was 18 months old and she kept stinking. And so I told her I don't like dirty things. And so I scrubbed her like everything behind her ears and her fingernails. And it was a horrible experience. And washed her pajamas and changed her turned her mattress. And I thought, where is she getting this stink from? And it was so horrible. And her dad would come home and say, why does our baby stink? I'm like, I don't know. She's rotting somewhere. Something's happening. Took her to the doctor. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, she stinks. He goes, well, when they poop, you change them. I'm like, very funny. She stinks. So they looked in her ears and her nose and everywhere, and she had something in her nose. And he said, well, it looks like she has a bad infection. And they went up there to see if they could loosen the infection, and it was it was a raisin with like.
Are we sure it wasn't a grape?
was
and it turned
a-
into a raisin.
It was 10 days. It was a raisin with pus and infection behind it. It was horrible. They had to put on antibiotics, and anyway,
That's absolutely disgusting.
it was disgusting.
If you had to rename me, what would my name be? That's a really good one because you didn't have any other daughters.
Michaela. I had always wished I named you Michaela.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there a middle
Because
name with that?
Dr.
Still
Quinn
Christine?
is my favorite television show ever of all times. And she's Dr. Michaela of all times. And she's Dr. Michaela Quinn. And Michaela is the female of Michael. And I just thought that would have been the coolest thing if we would have named you after your dad, Michaela.
Which would be interesting if I would have still grown up and married Mike and been
Wow,
Michaela
Mike
and
and
Mike.
Michaela. Yeah.
So when I go out to eat, what do I order?
Chicken fingers and fries
At every restaurant.
in the
At every restaurant.
in the
At every restaurant.
in the entire city, in every state, everywhere she goes.
Yeah, and if people are like, is that a
With
good
ranch.
restaurant? Or people will be like, is that a good restaurant? I'll be like, well,
I
their
don't know.
chicken fingers are
Fingers
good.
and fries. It's all she ever eats anywhere.
All I ever get. I have been trying to branch out.
With
a little
ranch.
bit. With ranch.
Mhm.
What is one thing you wish that I would do in my life? Like, what is something as an adult that you want for me more than anything?
Well, that's kind of personal.
This whole thing's kind of personal. So,
For you to have less fear and anxiety.
yeah, well, people know
And
about
more
my
trust
anxiety,
and
though.
more faith.
I mean, I guess that is something.
But I need to admit that Ashley suffers from fear and anxiety and lack of trust of faith because she learned that from her mother.
And my grandmother.
And her grandmother.
And my-
It's a family problem. I have a lot of fear. The other night, when Mike was out of town and you didn't answer your phone, I was convinced someone came through the sliding glass door and you were
they
killed.
were
And
all
London
in
was
my
going to
bed.
wake up alone without a mother. I mean, in 2.5 seconds, I can go from 0 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
She can be dead, slaughtered, raped, and murdered in 2 seconds. It is a horrible way to live your
No,
life.
it is.
But I
I
have
feel
to
like that's just
transform and
being a mom,
renew
though.
my mind and remind myself that God loves you more than I ever could, and He has your protection, and He wants you to be safe. But yes, we did come up and see if she was okay.
But I feel
Bottom
like
line
you
is
would've
we drove here.
I feel like you would have been bad parents if you ignored
We
that.
didn't
though.
care.
Yeah. Where would you like to see me in 10 years?
With another child,
I thought you were gonna say husband. I thought you were gonna say husband.
different husband, new house. No. Another child, just being the grade school mom, doing the reading program and helping out at, the grade school and showing up for field day and just being a mom.
All of the things I want to do in life.
Yeah, I want that for you.
Where I want to be in 10 years is to be content with the children I have and be involved in London's life as much as possible. I would like a bigger home, and I would like to be a little bit more, financially sound. But those are things that aren't going to bring me true happiness. So I think that finding contentment in the next 10 years, and I would like to be way more involved in my church than I am right now. Okay, so where would you like to be in 10 years? Where would
Alive.
Okay. I feel like in 10 years, what my dream for you and Daddy would be for you to be working less than you do right now.
Never
and
happened.
being able to relax a little bit more in
No,
life.
it's not in the cards. We'll work till the day we die.
Where were you in my life the most proud of me? Like the moment in my life that you were the most proud of me?
Well, of course the milestones, kindergarten graduation and
Graduation was a big one for that.
kindergarten graduation.
No, not kindergarten graduation.
Her actual graduation was actually a bigger
was a
one.
huge surprise for everyone.
Graduation, your wedding day was just absolutely perfection to me.
Which means she likes Mike, everybody.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
He's very cute.
He's very sweet, very cute, very loving, very enduring, just adorable. But your wedding day, I think with the day London was born would have to have been the most.
She was in the delivery room.
I was there and you were textbook and I was in awe. Yeah, that would be it.
I hope that I get to experience that, London. I want to be in the delivery room.
Me too. May too. May wants to be there.
The whole fam.
That was the
Fam
most
family.
amazing, I would have to say, experience of my entire life.
Even over having your own children.
That was traumatic, tumultuous, and hard. So, absolutely, yes.
In your life, when you think back, like, of
I
us
couldn't
together.
pick one. There's thousands.
Cause see, like right now with London, like when she handed me the little thing of flowers and stuff, like these moments are like my favorite right now. But that's where I'm at. I'm sure that when I put her wedding dress on and like stuff like that,
Yeah, but I look back over all the years at home and all the memories and all the times with you and your brothers and family times and trips and your friends and cheerleading and your wedding and time with you in London and there's thousands. I couldn't even pick.
I do want to say one of my favorite memories with my mom though is when we were kids, because there was 3 of us. My mom and dad did a really good job of making us feel individually loved by them. And I would come home from school on Fridays and I would have like a surprise on my bed from my mom. And she would always just get me just like a little outfit, or she picked up like a pack of stickers at the grocery store. And like she did that with my brothers as well. Like she just constantly thought of us every day, like, and made us feel individually loved. And my dad did a really good job with, taking each one of us out individually and spending individual time with us. And my mom would do the same, where we would go on like a date and we would get ice cream and like, don't tell your brothers. And then like the next day she'd do it with Adam and be like, don't tell your sister and brother. Like, and it just made us feel individually like we were so special to them.
You mean the 3 ones?
That's all. We talked forever.
Oh, that's sweet. Goodbye. Love you.
Bye guys. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And also comment on how beautiful my mom is.
Oh,
she's
please.
amazing.
Amazing.
And tell me some of your favorite things about your mom. Bye guys.
Putting on your blue dress, your hair falls